Welcome, and thank you for joining us in this in-depth training module on the Contractor Performance Evaluation Form, a modern approach to assessing performance, increasing transparency, and supporting contractor accountability throughout the life cycle of a project. In this session, we're going to show you how to save time by completing contractor performance reviews in only a few minutes. This initiative was born out of the Collabolutions event, where government and industry leaders came together in a spirit of innovation and collaboration to design agile, forward-thinking solutions to complex challenges in a federal service delivery. One key takeaway from that event was the shared understanding that performance evaluations, particularly CPARs, are often reactive, disjointed, and rushed. We saw an opportunity to shift the paradigm. From the realization emerged the concept that an iterative contractor performance methodology, a lightweight, repeatable, and agency-friendly approach to evaluation that strengthens relationships, promotes continuous improvement, and ensures that vendors are assessed fairly and consistently. We want to take a moment to recognize several leaders who played a pivotal role in shaping this effort. Craig McKenzie for providing clarity on the operational realities faced by acquisition professionals. James Pehrson, whose strategic input guided this methodology to ensure it addressed both government pain points and vendor expectations. And Melvin, who spearheaded the prototype and demonstration, bringing the concept to life with a functional and adaptable demo. What you'll see today is not just a tool, it's a methodology designed to improve government efficiency, reduce administrative burden, and establish a clear, actionable record of contractor performance. Let's walk through how the form works step by step, explore how it fits the broader ecosystem of federal evaluation practices. Now let's revisit the original pain points this methodology solves. CPARs are often rushed, completed at the end of a project, and skewed by recent activity. They disconnect between the CEO who writes the CPARs and its core who oversees the work. And there's also inconsistent interpretation of performance metrics across offices. This form brings clarity, structure, and continuity, helping make CPARs a reflection of true performance, not last-minute impressions. So what's the value of all this? For government users, it's a reduced administrative pressure at the end of the contract, improved accuracy and consistency in evaluations, and better documentation that can defend against protest risks. For the industry, it would be regular feedback that allows for early course corrections, visibility into expectations and standards, and the opportunity to build a track record of success across time. This is truly a win-win approach, one that fosters transparency, reduces disputes, and provides and builds stronger partnerships between buyers and vendors. Now let's take a look through a demo. This updated version of our contractor performance evaluation form has been built using Microsoft Forms. Now let's begin by looking at the contractor form in action. The first thing you'll do is enter the contractor's basic information. This includes contractor's name, unique entity identifier, their contract name, contract number. We'll enter in today's date to keep record, and the core or the reviewer's name, and the agency and department. So we'll just go ahead and start filling some of this out. And finally, in this section, we'll also show the reporting period. We'll just go with monthly. So once we have all these sections filled out, we'll go to the next portion of the evaluation. So you'll notice that we can show where our contractor needs improvement, meets expectations, or exceeds expectations. We have these 5 different categories, but This fully customizable based on the agency or even the reviewer's needs for collecting information. So in this case, we'll say they exceed their expectations for schedule, meets expectations in this, but they need some improvement on cost controls. We also provide an additional section where we can add additional comments or notes. We'll just put a note that cost controls can be improved. Next, we have a section where we just give a rating summary. So overall, we'll say that this contractor meets expectations. We can list any additional specific concerns or issues, and we can also add suggested improvements in this document. And we have one more place where we can allow them to upload a file or screenshots, documents, other things that you'd want to keep documentation of as you go through the project. And then with all of that, we hit submit. Once the form is completed, it should be saved or stored according to your agency's policy. In this case, we're able to view responses where we can take a look at the information has been added to the form, and we have a few options. We can review data from our dashboard here inside of the forms application. We have the option to open our results in Excel. We can pull up individual we can pull information for individual entries into the form, and we also have other methods to collect data, which includes moving information from this form into Microsoft SharePoint lists, where it can then be further processed in the future using other applications that are readily available and used commonly, such as Microsoft BI. And these are our next steps. As we continue refining this white paper and methodology, we would like for you to try it out. We'll be providing a link to the CPARs template in a follow-up email, and we'll also have a survey that we would like for you to complete after the demo to share your thoughts and let us know what you think. We're planning on hosting recurring training sessions via Microsoft Teams where agencies can ask questions and provide live feedback as well. This is just the beginning. With your feedback and collaboration and leadership, we can build a performance culture that is fair, agile, and aligned with mission outcomes. Thank you again to Craig, James, Melvin, and everyone who contributed to this effort. We hope this session helps you evaluate smarter, collaborate better, and lead the way towards more effective performance management across the federal landscape. Thank you again.